Hi everyone, this is Emberton. This is Emberton's first annual Laugh Along Yule Log. This is my debut. So if you haven't seen me before, it's because I'm new. I was born very soon. I was actually born about yesterday. So be patient with me because I'm going to do my best. Okay, so I'm going to start off with some Christmas crackers. So ho 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 all, Emberton's the fireplace flame here to heat things up with my sizzling Christmas jokes. I may be a fire, but I promise these are more warm than burning hot. Let's get this laugh along rolling. Okay, number one, why did Santa go to music school? Because he wanted to improve his rapping skills. But number two, why don't Christmas trees ever so? They keep losing their needles. What do snowmen eat for breakfast? Frosted flakes. Though personally, I'd melt just looking at a bowl. Why was the fireplace so good at telling stories? Because it had a flair for the dramatic. And I might know a thing or two about that. Number five. What do you call a cat sitting under the Christmas tree? Santa Claus, Merry Christmas. I love that one. Okay, let's see here. Why doesn't Santa ever get in trouble? Because he has a claustrophobia. He stays out of tight spots. Okay, let's see here. What's a reindeer's favorite type of music? Rap music. Duh. I hear Rudolph's got some fire beats. Why was the ornament so bad at math? It always got tangled up in division. What do elves learn in school? The alphabet, of course. Why did the turkey join the band? Because it had the drumsticks. Clown turkey, you hear that one? You probably already said that one. I don't know. Again, remember, I'm new. I was born yesterday. Let's see. What do you call Santa when he's on a break? Saint Nick off. And let me tell you, I wish I could take a break, but this fire's got to burn all night. Why don't Christmas lights ever argue? Because they always find a way to lighten the mood. And let's see here. What do you get if you cross a bell with a skunk? Jingle bells, pew. Light a candle for that one. That was bad. I ruined it again. Let's try that again. The part of being new is saying jokes a little bit wrong. So, what do you get if you cross? Oops. That's just move forward. Let's see. What do you get if you cross a bell with a skunk? I screwed it up. Sorry. Jingle smells. Pew. Light a candle for that one. There we go. I'll bet you kiddos would like that one. Why did Frosty go to the therapist? He had a serious meltdown after Christmas last year. Okay. What does Santa do when the chimney is blocked? He gets flustered. Sounds like a job for me. Emberton the flame. Okay, alright folks. I'll keep stroking the fires all night. Stay tuned. Don't forget. Keep laughing. Keep cozy. And never leave a flame unattended. Safety first. Let's see here. Humor second. So, anyways, we're going to just go back to now let's go to time for some music. And you can just sit here and just listen to some music. Probably some good old Christmas tunes. Probably just that. Okay, let's listen to the Christmas tunes. Well, welcome back, everybody. This is Emberton. I hope you enjoyed your Christmas tunes. I just get her here with some second batch of jokes. So here my extended joke fest. Okay, boy, I love that last batch. Well, if you're in for a holly jolly laugh, I thought grab some cocoa and cozy up because I got 30 more fiery Christmas zingers just for you. Let's keep the flames of humor roaring. Let's see here. Okay. So, why did Santa's helper see a therapist? Because he had low self-esteem. Poor little guy. What do you get if you eat Christmas decorations? Tinselitis? Trust me, it's not worth the sparkle. Why was the Christmas tree so bad at knitting? It kept dropping its pads. Oh, goodness. Oh, okay. What did one snowflake say to the other? Stop and flake it out on me, buddy. Okay. What's Santa's favorite snack? Crisp Kringle chips. Why don't fireplaces ever tell secrets? Because they're afraid of sparking rumors. Okay, what's the gingerbread man's favorite sport? Cookie sheet skating? I guess that works. I don't know. I feel like I didn't get that one. Alright, why did the elf bring a ladder to work? Because he wanted to climb the corporate tree. Yes, that is a joke. So you are welcome to laugh at that one. Okay, what kind of motorcycle does Santa ride? Harley Davidson. Okay, let's see here. What's a snowman's? Excuse me, I got a little cold in my throat. What's a snowman's favorite game? I Spy. I Spy. Why did the Christmas light get arrested? Because they stopped flashing in public. They would stop flashing in public. I ruined that one, but it was funny. It was too funny. I'll say it again. That's okay, because this is a laugh along. Yule log. Okay, let's try it again. So if you haven't heard this joke before, get ready for it. Because maybe you weren't paying attention. I sometimes don't pay attention. Where am I at? Okay, so why did the Christmas lights get arrested? Okay, they wouldn't stop flashing in public. Okay, let's try this again. Keep going. What do you call Santa's dog? Santa paws. Their little passivity adorable. Their passivity adorable. That's a little pun there. A pun's when you take a word and you mush another word, you make the word sound funny. I love puns because I'm not that good with words, but I'm good with laughing. Okay, why did the reindeer bring a map? He didn't want to get lost in the snowdrift. Smart deer. How does a snowman lose weight? He just waits for a warmer day. Why was the candy cane so quiet? It didn't want to be caught sugarcoating anything. What's the Christmas elf's favorite type of photo? Elfies. Why did Santa win the baking contest? He made the best Christmas rolls. He's on a roll, folks. Let's keep going. How does Rudolph keep his nose shiny? With sanitizers. Get it? Sanitizers. I gotta stay clean up in the sky. Okay. Why did the present go to school? It wanted to be wrapped up in learning. Okay. Okay, let's begin again. Let's see here. I'm almost off my plates. Let's see where. Let's see the snowman's. Okay, let's see. Here we go. What's the snowman's least favorite part of Christmas? The heat wave from all the cozy fireplaces like me. Why did Frosty take a nap? He was getting a little slushy. What does Santa use to clean his sleigh? Comet. And it's not just one of the reindeer, y'all. Okay, let's see here. Okay. What do Christmas ornaments hate? Why do Christmas ornaments hate school? They always get hung out to dry at the end of the year. Okay, how does the North Pole keep its workers happy? Plenty of snow days, of course. What do you get when Santa goes down a chimney with too much soot? Crisp Kringle. Ooh, I'm not sure if I get that one. Why don't snowmen ever get into politics? They can't handle the heat of the debate. Oh yeah, that's a good one. Alright, what do you call a Christmas wreath made of $100 bills? Aretha Franklin's. Get it? A wreath of Franklin? Aretha. Okay, that's another bad pun. Okay. Why was the elf so good at baking? He was great at following shortbread recipes. Okay. What's Santa's favorite kind of weather? Snow and steady wins the race. Why do we hang stockings in the fireplace? Oops, I bumped myself. Oh, listen to that crackle. Okay, because Santa got tired of smelling smelly shoes. Trust me, I'm right next to them. Okay, phew. Ooh, that was a whole sleigh load of laughs. Y'all better be careful. I might just set this place on fire with all this humor. Alright, stay warm, stay merry, and don't forget to spread the cheer like butter on a Christmas biscuit. Okay, I will take a break while y'all listen to some wonderful Christmas music. So again, this is Emberton, and I'm going to be here for a while as we do our laugh along Yule log. All right. Okay. Okay, everyone, welcome back again. This is Emberton's Ultimate Joke Inferno. All right, folks, Emberton's here with 50 more flame-roasted Christmas jokes to keep your spirits bright. Those are hotter than chestnuts on an open fire, and I promise they'll have a laugh. You'll laugh it all the way. Let's fan the flames of holiday hilarity. Okay, why does Santa always come through the chimney? Because it suits him best. Get it? It suits him best. I have a little bit of lisp there, so sometimes I have trouble saying certain words. So, okay, what did Mrs. Claus say to Santa when he forgot to bring her gifts? You slay me, Santa. That's a tough one. When you forget your missus her Christmas gifts, that would be a problem. Okay, why did Frosty bring a pencil to the party? Because he wanted to draw some attention. How do elves clean Santa's sleigh after Christmas? With lots of elbow grease and maybe some comment. Okay, I get it. Okay, what do we call an old snowman? Water. Don't talk about meltdown. Why don't Santa's reindeer ever get speeding tickets? Because they're always flying under the radar. What does Santa do when he can't find his sleigh keys? He slays Uber. Okay. Why did the elf quit his job? He felt he wasn't being elf appreciated. What's the snowman's favorite type of dessert? Ice cream sandwiches, though they never fitted them too cold. Why did the gingerbread man go to therapy? Because he was feeling a little crummy. How does Rudolph keep his antlers looking so good? He uses reindeer conditioner. Fabulous. That's nice. Okay, why do mummies like Christmas so much? Because of all the wrapping. Okay, what's the Grinch's favorite holiday drink? Grits and tonic. Bitter just like me. I'm not bitter, I'm actually quite bright. Okay, why did the Christmas tree go to the barber? It needed to be trimmed. What do Santa's elves listen to while they work? Rap music featuring MC North Pole. That's right, I gave it another rapid joke. Why was Santa so good at karate? Because he's got a black belt. That's right, see, we all know that. What do snowmen wear on their heads? Ice caps, and sometimes a cool top hat if they're feeling fancy. Okay, why don't elves ever play hide and seek? Because good luck hiding when you're only 3 feet tall. Alright, what's Santa's favorite kind of potato? Mashed gravy and cheer. Oh gosh. Oh goodness. Okay, gosh, I love it. Okay, why was the ornament nervous at the party? It didn't want to get hung up on anything. Oh, I like that one. What's the reindeer's least favorite part of Christmas? Being called a deer light. Show some respect, y'all. Okay. Why do elves never take vacation? Because they're afraid of losing their elf control. Oh goodness, why do one Christmas stocking say to the other, hang in there, buddy? Why did Santa put his bed in the fireplace? He wanted to sleep like a log. I like that one. I like the sleeping in a log. Okay, why do snowmen greet each other? Nice to meet you. Alright, what do you call a broke Santa? Saint Nicholas. Why doesn't Santa trust stairs? They're always up to something. What did the turkey say to the mistletoe? Quit cranberrying me. Okay, why was Santa's workshop so noisy? Because of all the elves and all the rapping battles. How does Rudolph win the trivia contest? He had the brightest answers. Why does Santa never need a GPS? Because he knows where all the naughty people live. What do you call an elf who can sing? A rapper. There's a rap joke. It's all rap jokes, I guess. Why does snowmen love social media? Because they love getting cool comments. Okay, why was the candy cane late for the meeting? It got stuck in a twist. What do you get if you cross Santa with a detective? Santa Claus. Alright, why don't elves work in accounting? They're always cooking the books. How does Santa keep his suit wrinkle-free? He uses crisp press. I think I get that. Crisp press. Alright. Why did the fireplace win the talent show? Because it brought the heat. That's me. That is me. You know that's me. What do you call a dog who works for Santa? Santa Paws. Rough job, but someone's gotta do it. What's the reindeer's favorite app? Deer Talk. Lots of dancing antlers. Why was the snowman jealous of the ornament? Because it got hung out with the tree. Okay. Because it always got to hung out with the tree. I messed that joke up. I messed them all up. I'm sorry. You forget that I'm a flame, so I don't have a brain. So sometimes I forget. Wow, let's try that again. Why was the snowman jealous of the ornament? Come on, Emberton, get it together. Because it always hung out with the trees. Okay. Why did the elf wear sunglasses? Because it had such a bright future at the North Pole. What's Santa's favorite exercise? Sleigh lifts. He's got to keep that belly strong. Why was Christmas trees terrible at knitting? Oh gosh, I've already said this joke because they dropped their pads. That's because they dropped their needles. Silly. What's Santa's favorite type of cereal? Frosted Krispies. That's pretty good actually. Why did the stocking refuse to play cards? It was afraid of being dealt a bad hand. Alright. What's the snowman's favorite drink? Iced tea on the rocks. I always think the rocks are the rocks, but they're actually ice. So I think that's what it is. Why did Santa take up garden? He wanted to grow his homegrown vegetables. I get that one. Okay. What do elves use to take notes? They use their elf bows. That'll make sense to me. What's Santa's favorite instrument? Sleigh bells, of course. They've got the best jingles. Oh, phew. Okay. That was a firestorm of laughs, y'all. Thanks for stoking the flames with me. Just remember keep those smiles bright as Christmas is afar. So, Christmas star, bright as the Christmas star. Gosh, I struggle with words sometimes. My thinker's not so good at thinking, and my words are not so good at wording. So, I'm going to take a break, y'all. Enjoy some more Christmas music. I will take this break, and I'll be back with our final batch for our first annual Laugh Along Yule Log. All right. Oh everyone, here we go. So this is my last batch of our Christmas Yule log. I hope you all have enjoyed this time together as we've had our first annual Laugh Along Yule log. It's hopefully our Christmas tradition going forward. So again, Emberton's final flame of Christmas jokes. So alright folks, the logs are nearly burnt. But I've got one last blazing batch of Christmas jokes to keep you crackling with laughter. Let's end this with a bang, or at least a cheerful spark. Here we go, 50 more of my finest. Okay. What do you call a kid who doesn't believe in Santa? A rebel without a claws. That's sad. Why did Santa take up karate? He wanted to learn some Santa chops. Oh, nice. Why don't snowmen fight? Because they just let things slide. Ooh, I like that. How do you know Santa's sleigh is environmentally friendly? It runs on reindeer power. Why was the Christmas tree so bad at making friends? It was a bit too sappy. That's kind of like me. What's the penguin's favorite joke? What's the penguin's favorite Christmas song? Freeze a jolly good fellow. I said it wrong. I'm botching jokes on my own time. Okay. What do you call a scary looking snowman? Frostbite. Why did the elves start a band? They had a great elf-tastic rhythm. What's the best Christmas gift for someone who has everything? A burglar alarm. I hope you get that joke because that's a real good joke. I almost feel like I should tell you that one again. Alright. Wait a minute. Okay, why did the Christmas lights go to school? They wanted to get a little brighter. Okay, let's see here. Why do reindeers decorate their homes? Well, how do reindeers decorate their homes? With horns of plenty. Why did the ornament go to the doctor? It had a hanging pain. What do elves use to bake cookies? Shortening, both in the dough and in their height. Oh goodness. Let's see here. Why did the snowman call his boss? He wanted to put in for a snow day. Why does Santa wear oven mitts? Because he wanted to handle the heat from the fireplace. Okay, yeah. Alright. How do elves answer the phone? You'll know. Here we go. Why did Rudolph bring a pencil to the party? So he could draw attention to himself. Yep. We've done that one. We've done that joke already. But it's still good. Okay. What's Santa's favorite pizza topping? Jalapenos. I like that one. I also like a good jalapeno. Jalapeno with cream cheese is so good. Yum. Alright, why do Christmas cookies always taste so good? They're made with the battery cheer. Oh, that's good. I don't really know what it means, but it's good. I want the cookies right now. Okay, let's see here. What's Frosty's favorite holiday drink? An iced peppermint mocha. Oh, the rocks. He just likes my rocks. Okay. What do you call a reindeer who loves telling jokes? A comedier. Oh, that's more like spelled better than it is said better. So I hope I got that right. Why was Santa bad for the bakery? He kept taking the dough and making cookies for himself. I can trust that. That's true. Why don't elves like online shopping? They prefer wrapping things up in person. What's the Christmas tree's favorite candy? Ornaments. What do you call a fire that loves Christmas? Me, Emberton. Why did the gingerbread man fail to his road test? He couldn't handle the speed bumps. Oh goodness. How does Santa keep his workshop tidy? He has elf cleaning day every Friday. What's the snowman's favorite dance move? The snow shuffle. I like that. What do you call an elf who sings in the shower? A humbug. Okay. What do reindeers say before they tell a joke? This one's gonna slay you. Why did the Christmas lights break up? They couldn't find a spark anymore. Oh, it's so sad. What's Santa's favorite type of chip? Crisp Pringles? We already said this one. I'm sorry. Remember, I don't have a brain. I'm just doing the best I can with the little I have. So I'm bright, but I'm not bright on the inside. I'm just bright all the time. Okay, I'm bright as in big. Oh, I think personality. What do elves cheer for? How do elves cheer for their team? They yell, "You're slaying it!" Okay, another sleigh pun. Why was the Christmas tree sent to detention? It wouldn't stop acting piney. Oh yeah, I like that. Kind of piney. Piney means whiny. I'll tell you that. What's the Grinch's least favorite Christmas song? All I want for Christmas is boo. Yeah, that's not so bad. I could probably sing myself some good karaoke, but that's not what this is about. It's the laugh along Yule log. And we're here to laugh, and we're here to look at the Yule log and listen to the sounds of the wonderful public domain Christmas music. Public domain. I don't know what that means, but I was told that that's the only kind of Christmas music we put on this log. Alright. Okay, what's the Grinch? Why don't snowmen ever get in trouble? They always chill out before things heat up. What do you get when you cross Santa with a gardener? Christmas trees. Oh, that's not so bad. Okay, what's Santa's favorite board game? Clausopoly. That sounds like a very limiting and not very fun game. I would say only Santa would like that one because nobody likes Monopoly. Monopoly is the family, that ender game, the game that makes everyone mad. Alright, you play it for 10 days and can't ever win. Okay, why did the reindeer wear headphones? Because it wanted to tune out the jingle bells for once. What do snowmen do when they're bored? They have a snowball fight. Duh. Why did the elf go to art school? To learn how to draw names for a secret Santa. Nice. What's Santa's favorite type of music? Anything rated ho ho ho. I don't really know what that means, but I guess it works. Why did why did Santa's favorite type of movie? Well, that's a Christmas movie, duh. Santa likes Christmas movies, but Santa also likes action movies. No one really tell you that, but Santa loves anything with Bruce Willis, maybe Stallone, maybe Mr. Schwarzenegger, who's also the governor or something of sorts. Anyways, he loves action movies. Santa loves to sit there and watch superheroes and stuff too. So don't get yourself twisted. Santa likes a lot of fun stuff. He's not just a cartoon claymation kind of guy. So, okay. Why did the Christmas tree start meditating? It wanted to stay grounded. So that's a good one. Very practical. Okay. Let's see here. How did snowman propose to their snow women? It was a nice ring. What's the reindeer's favorite sport? Ice hockey on their antlers. Oh, that sounds uncomfortable. Why did the Christmas stocking take a day off? It was feeling a little hung up. Yep, I get that. Why don't Santa's reindeer play poker? Because they'll always get spotted bluffing. Oh yeah, I get that. All right, what's Santa's favorite place to vacation? The North Chill, though it says it's a bit touristy. All right. Let's see here. How does elves stay in shape? They do plenty of rap aerobics. That's cool. Last joke, and I love you. Why did Santa's fireplace tell jokes? Because I'm Emberton, and I burned it through the punchlines. All right, with all that, my friends, I'm officially all flamed out. Thank you for letting me ride up your Christmas season, and stay warm, stay merry, and remember, there's no such thing as too many bad jokes. And I hope you have enjoyed this year's first Laugh Along Yule Log, and we'll play you out with a little bit more Christmas music. All right, you take care now, and remember, this is a Christmas season, so try to do your best to make another person laugh. That's your homework. Okay, I'll leave you go. No more talking, no more preaching, as my friends would like to say I was doing. All right, you take care.